7 told you about how residents are upset over Albuquerque Public Schools locking them out of campus grounds when they're the ones paying the bill for tennis courts, sports fields, and tracks.
So you're cutting the whole population out of the people that really vote and support those.
It doesn't make sense to have gates and then leave them open.
And tonight, APS is explaining why they're locking down their facilities.
Here's Target 7's John Cardinelli.
APS has spent more than $50 million to put up fences and other security measures throughout the district. Tonight, they're telling us they had no choice but to protect the students and its facilities. For decades, neighbors who live around La Cueva High School have been able to enjoy this track and these tennis courts when school was not in session.
This track is awesome. It's great for whoever of any age comes out here to be able to use the facility.
But all of that changed when APS installed these fences and gates and put up these signs.
APS had to change because the world changed.
Kizito Wajenje is in charge of spending money on facilities for the district. He helps secure the bonds or loans you vote for to build these fields.
We've put in $52 million of enhancements over the last 6 years. And these come in terms of security cameras, vestibules, door locks, alarms, fencing, and doors.
Wajenje says APS had to lock down its facilities because people were damaging them. In past years, someone put up graffiti at La Cueva, and another person drove onto a new turf field at West Mesa, causing thousands in damage.
We can't, on one hand, put in a lot of these security enhancements, like, say, doors, fences, access, and not use it. We have issues with access, with homelessness, with finding syringes and broken bottles and other paraphernalia at public sites. Schools are not immune.
And I understand that, but when I was even chief operations officer, we handled it. You know, if there was graffiti, we took the graffiti off.
Former city councilor Brad Winter used to oversee facilities at APS. He says neighbors are angry and threatening not to support future bond votes because of this new policy.
There are a lot of upset people. These are the same people that support those bonds. And we're talking a lot of people, senior citizens that don't have kids in schools anymore, that will basically go walk in the parks that are owned by APS, go walk around the track.
I think voters vote for school bonds if they are assured that they do a good job for what those bonds are supposed to do. This one issue is going to make them vote against a bond package that includes classrooms, that includes kindergartens, that includes roofs, that includes science equipment.
Wajenje says the gates will remain locked the majority of the time. However, the district will be reaching out to neighbors to see if it's possible to schedule times for availability. But he says someone from the district will have to be on site to make sure nothing gets damaged.
Security is not convenient. Unfortunately, life, health, and safety is not convenient. But we try and balance that out because we recognize that this is a public institution, first and foremost for education, but it is a public institution paid for by the public.
According to our legal expert, APS can lock down their outdoor facilities even though it's paid for by tax dollars. For Target 7, I'm John Cardinelli.
If you have a story for Target 7, call the tip line at 505-884-6347 or email newstips@koet.com.